The WWE 2K23 servers are shutting down, and you know what that means? No more community creations or my faction, and that is absolutely horrible, I think. So today we're looking at all the greatest things that you can get in community creations, and I went and narrowed it down to the top creations. And I know what you're thinking here. And it's like everyone has different tastes, and that's fine. So what I decided to do was is break this down into the most realistic cause that I could find on the community creations. We'll give you a top list of top creators that you can go ahead and look up and exactly how to find these if you so like these creations that we're showing off today. This is of course Beach Bites, and I'm BeachBurnBob, and we do weird things with wrestling games. And with one of those weird things that we do is we're looking at all the community creations in WWE 2K23 that you must get before the server shut down. So like I said, everyone has a different taste in video games and in your community creations and which wrestlers you like and you don't like. So I went with the most realistic and that are complete. If they have call names, all their move sets, and make look exactly as realistic as possible that you can get in WWE 2K23. I think I got a great list. Comment down below if there's any that I missed that we can add to it, so anyone watching this video later will be able to grab something before those servers shut down. But you better hurry because they're shutting down pretty quickly.
And that's not an insult, that is just a fact of life. Yeah.
I'm going to start off the list with some of my favorites. Now, to be fair,
Don't say to be fair. Hate when people say to be fair.
they might not be your favorites, but I went ahead and made sure that all of these wrestlers have call names and entrances and moves and everything and look as real as possible. So to get some of these wrestlers, I'll also leave who we're talking about and where you can find them. So first up, we're going to start with Double J Jeff Jarrett. This is from Defrac, and I found that this is the best version of Jeff Jarrett that you could find on Community Creation. So if you're a fan of good old Double J, this would be perfect for you. Next up, we're going to go with the Macho Man Randy Savage, but the NWO version, not the version that we get in-game, but the Macho Madness version of Randy Savage. This is personally my favorite version of the Macho Man. Comment down below which one is yours. iWorld's Finest, of course, brings us Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy. You cannot have a wrestling game without the Hardy Boys, in my opinion. I think this was the best creation that we could find for it. If you're looking for some NXT superstars, we got to get Lexus King. How is he not in a game already? But Lexus King, this was the closest version, comes with his moveset and a nice render, so if you're playing General Manager mode, it works out great for you. My favorite version of Bobby Roode, my absolute favorite, is Beer Money Bobby Roode with the long hair. This is a modded creation of in-game Bobby Roode with the long hair. I think it came out absolutely fantastic. And of course, when you get Bobby Roode, you also can go ahead and get James Storm and complete Beer Money. We have X-Pac in the game, but I also do have on my channel how you can get the DX music, but you better hurry. These are a couple of my creations. If you search the hashtag BeachBytes, you will be able to find multiple creations that I've created of modded wrestlers, from the DX with the music to Triple H with his original entrance music and the DX working entrance. All those are on the channel, so grab those creations before the server shut down. And with we get X-Pac and you get DX, here is the New Age Outlaws, Billy Gunn, and the Road Dogg, Jesse James. You're able to get those. These are pretty good. They are going to take up some logo space for you, though. And of course, what's the status is the king of unlocking hidden models. One of my favorites is the Undertaker 95, the Phantom Taker, the Phantom Phenom, whichever one we call him. He was a pre-order bonus in WWE 2K22, and now you can have the commentary and his complete model over in WWE 2K23. So I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what you're thinking. You're like, well, that's some great singles wrestlers, but what about some tag teams? So I put together a complete list of all the tag teams that you can get in WWE 2K23 that have all their moves and everything set up. So let's look at just straight up tag teams in WWE 2K23. If you're looking for tag teams to play in WWE 2K23, this is the video that you've been waiting for, because we're looking at the most realistic, complete tag teams in the game that has been put up on community creations. And when I say realistic, I mean they have call names, they have hidden crowd signs, they have crowd chants, There's a little bit of everything in this list for whatever you're looking for. And so I put together the top ones that I found. At the end of this video, let me know what tag teams I missed that are better than this, that I didn't see, or tag teams that you use, or tag teams that you are looking for. So let's get started with the list right here. So the first one coming in, of course, is the Basham brothers. They were big with JBL back in the day, his co-secretaries of defense. You can get this from MP Claus. What makes the Basham brothers so cool is that the Basham brothers name is in there. So it does say Doug and Danny Basham when it comes to the ring. Their finisher is in there. They come with 2 attires that are correct for when they were the Secretary of Defense. So you can throw them in with JBL in a stable, or you can just leave them as they are. But I think they actually look spot on and they work well in the game. Let me know in the comments below, did you use the Basham brothers? Is this a team you've ever even heard of? I think they're absolutely fantastic. I love the detail and the logos and everything that they did on this. He also has some other great claws if you want to check them out. But pretty cool. And coming up next, how about the Hardy Boys? You can't have a wrestling game without the Hardy Boys. iWorld's Finest has brought in Matt and Jeff Hardy. These are their TNA attires, and what makes them special is that they have Jeff Hardy's hidden commentary from when he's with rivals, so you will get commentary with Jeff Hardy. The crowd chants are there. Their entrance, all their moves are still in from 2K22. Also with Matt Hardy, he comes in as well and has his delete, the crowd's hidden crowd chants, everything going on with the Hardy Boys is here. Their name is there, so they will be announced as the Hardy Boys. However, it will say Jeff and Matt Harvey because they did take the Hardys out. But when you put them as a tag team, it will say representing the Hardy Boys. And when you put their tag team in and go against other tag teams, Michael Cole will reference the Hardy Boys in the tag team match. So it's almost 100% perfect. And I think these look as spot on as you can get in WWE 2K23. Let me know in the comments below. Like I said, iWorld's Finest does a lot of stuff. Use the hashtag iWorld's Finest or hashtag Jeff Hardy hidden, and it will pull both of them up. Demolition. Let's go back to the 1980s. This one is completely full and cool. This is done by Dr. Gorilla Nuts. You can search for him or the hashtag Icons of the Ring, which we will get back to later in the video. But Demolition is here. Their tag team finishers there. Their call names are there. They're called Axe and Smash. The name Demolition is in tag team, so you can get the name Demolition. As accurate as we can be with Demolition, I think they look really awesome. Got a little scene here of them going against the Hardys. I think they work out great. Everything for Demolition is here for you to use. But how about the Headbangers? This one's cool. Let's go all the way back to the 90s. Headbangers here, Thrash and Mosh. Their names are not in the game. However, the name Headbangers is for the tag team, and these look absolutely spot on. Their moveset is perfect from the 1998-1999 run. They come with 2 attires. This is done by using the hashtag Icons of the Ring. You'll be able to pick this one up, and it's done by Executioner X. I think they look great. Speaking of Icons of the Ring, how about Hawk and Animal? Comes with 2 attires. You can get the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors. Their call name is in there for the tag team, as well as they are referenced by Michael Cole during their entrance when they call them the Road Warriors. It is hit and miss on which tag teams you will get that with. I've only got it a couple times, but couldn't get it recorded or it would have showed it for you here. However, they are spot on from their early run, and they look absolutely fantastic to me. And since we have the Steiner brothers, and if you're gonna get Demolition, they need someone to go against. Why not add the Road Warriors to your collection? Like I said, hashtag Icons of the Ring. You can pick this one up, and it looks they look great. I love this tag team. I just do. I love the tag team. And Mosh and Thrasher look great, and they work perfectly together, and you can use their they come with the renders, of course, and it works great if you're doing general manager mode because you have their renders, and if you put them together as tag team in exhibition mode, they will carry over for general manager mode. Really excited about having these two tag teams personally. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about going to be the hashtag icons of the ring. If you stack this in the community creations, you can get all kinds. There's over 60 wrestlers at the time of recording this. But we're going to look at the acolytes. This one's a little cheat here because Farouk is in the game, and with Farouk being in the game, you can go ahead and have the APA acolytes, whichever one you want to call them. Both call names are in the music, the trons, everything is there. If you want this version of Bradshaw, this is a in-game edit of JBL. It works as an alternate attire, or you can just have them separate as Bradshaw. You can search this with Icons of the Ring, or of course, What's the Status? This is his version. There are a couple versions up for you to be able to use. But with Bradshaw, I always wanted long hair Bradshaw. You can get the acolytes in. Their finishers in. Their entrance isn't, though, which is sad. But this one doesn't work half bad for what they're using. I used extreme weather conditions, which is earthquake and typhoon. But it works great for the acolytes. And you can call them the acolytes or the APA, and they're there. Now, a very special one, just for some extra fun. How about Head Cheese? Does anyone remember Head Cheese? Of course, it is the team of Al Snow. And I can't say his name right, but maybe this guy can.
The Steve motherfucking Blackman?
Yeah, that sounds about right to me. And of course, we can't talk about Head Cheese without Al Snow and Steve Blackman. Absolutely fantastic models. Now, these just come in as just extra wrestlers that I'd like to throw in at the bonus. You put them together as Head Cheese. They work out absolutely fantastic. Just a nostalgia pot for me. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Also, checking Icons of the Ring, putting that in your search bar, you can get multiple of old wrestlers from the 80s and 90s. And I mean, the creations this year is absolutely insane. Revolutionize your experience with Hex Gaming premium custom controllers. Use code BEACH to save at checkout. I also have a video on my channel of how to get a complete TNA universe in your universe mode. Link that down in the description. But speaking of TNA, you can actually get the Ultimate X match in WWE 2K23. And I think it came out really awesome. So let's look at the Ultimate X match real quick. But they have the Ultimate X match. The Ultimate X match, of course, is their take on a Money in the Bank ladder match, but you got to climb cables and do all the fun stuff, and it's chaos. It's carnage. Well, now you can get it in WWE 2K23, and it is better to me than what War Games is. I've spent more time in it because it works. And I want to go ahead and share it with you. This creation is brought to us by Marty M, who has figured out how to break Creator Arena on ways I didn't even think was possible. It is available on all consoles too for you to be able to use, and it is ultimately awesome because you can do everything in this match. What you need to do is go in and download it from Marty M, and then you put it in a tables match. You can do it, but if you want it to work correctly, you want to use a ladder match or a TLC match, and then you are having an Ultimate X match. There is collision detection, unlike War Games, which is interesting. So you can actually use the poles as a weapon. You can go through and the match just works. Not only that, is that he did a beautiful job of remaking the Impact Arena, but by downloading this arena, as long as you keep the Ultimate X structure in, you can go ahead and change it to your own custom arena, or you can use in-game parts and make it a Money in the Bank pay-per-view or anything that's completely editable and create an arena, which is cool. Say that 5 times fast. But overall, I think this match is absolutely incredible, and I have had a lot of fun with it. I wanted to share it with you. If you didn't know it existed, jump on Community Creations, search Marty M, download the Ultimate X, and then play it for the next 15 hours, because to me, it's more fun than War Games. for hidden models or my faction models that are getting ready to be taken out, or any hacks that won't break your game but will give you the hidden models in the game, what's the status? He has 5 pages this year in WWE 2K23. All you need to do is just type in what's the status, and he has over 140 creations, I think. So there's something there from everybody. Did see Edge versus Sheamus, and it was a barn burner, a 30-minute Broadway, everything you could want from Edge. But was it his last match? Only time will tell. But if you want that awesome attire that he wore last night, the Toronto inspired gear, I got it for you right here. All you need to do is go to Community Creations, search the hashtag Edge23alt or the hashtag What's the Status. He worked fast on this one and made it absolutely accurate. Fix the hair, fix the beard. It looks spot on to what you saw on SmackDown. So if you would like to grab this in your game, you can right now.
You think you can stop the Nexus?
And not just the Nexus, not just the new Nexus, not just the sometimes Nexus, but every Nexus member is here. From Wade Barrett to, of course, John Cena. Skip Sheffield. I mean, look at that bald head like Ryback. He looks familiar, but I'm not sure. The monster Michael Tarver making his return to, actually he's never been in a game, but how about Michael McGillicuddy? Curtis Axel-ish. Mason Ryan was here for such a short stint, but such a great talent. Of course, the high-flying Justin Gabriel, and all of his moves are there. Husky Harris, who would later become Bray Wyatt. It looks absolutely fantastic. The one-man band, Heath Slater, in his original run, and the A-lister David Otunga. Whatever happened to him? Is he still a lawyer? How about Daniel Bryan, who was there for a short minute before getting fired for the whole Justin Roberts thing? And of course, the leader of the new Nexus himself, CM Punk. I wonder what he's doing these days. That's right, 13 Nexus members.
You're either Nexus or you're against us.
So overall, you are getting every Nexus member. And so what do you do with them all? Yeah, because there's 13 of them. Well, of course you can pick and choose, but how do you set them up in Universe? Since you can only have 5 members in the stable, we can go ahead and set this up, and we can have the Nexus, the original core group of the Nexus. We can have the new Nexus, or we can have the leftover Nexus, the not-so Nexus. Or you can mix and match. Each one of these come with the original Nexus shirt and the new Nexus t-shirt. So you can go ahead and flip-flop them and create your own Nexus or keep it original. Every one of these wrestlers do come with their move sets and is close to representation of that era of that version of their character as you can. And some have surprises, like Daniel Bryan does come with the yes chants and his yes kicks. And of course, Husky Harris will come with all full Bray Wyatt commentary, which is a little weird, but it's cool that they went ahead and went that extra step with him. And Heath Slater also has his chants. The John Cena attire is an alternate attire for 2012 John Cena, so he will go ahead and have his commentary there. And of course, it is an alternate attire for Wade Barrett as well, so you get all the fixing with him. However, his arm pad will not work. But, I mean, it's the entire Nexus in your game. And of course, we've gone this far, and I know what you're thinking. You haven't hit the like button yet. I know, you totally forgot, and I forgot to tell you. So could you go ahead and hit that like button for me? But your real question is, where do I pick up these guys? Well, of course, we have to go to, of course, What's the Status? But he didn't do this one alone. This whole set was done by, of course, What's the Status, Chameleon, IKEA Carl, and Sins. They all came together to make 13 members of the Nexus, and I think it's pretty cool. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think.
What?
If you made it this far in the video, you're the people I'm talking to. Can you go ahead and hit that like button for me? That just sends it out so more people can see it. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to hit some subscriber goals to get this channel spread to the world, because I really want to help people understand all the ins and outs of the video games that we cover. Channel memberships are there. You do get emojis and all the fun stuff that come with being a member of the channel and exclusive content. Even more, how about this?
Chinese proverb says, a t-shirt is worth 1,000 words.
The merch store is open. Check the channel. It's right there on the store. You can do all your shopping. We have t-shirts that you can buy. There are stickers that you can put on your car. Spread the word that Beach Bites is there. To shower curtains. I mean, who wouldn't want a Beach Bites beach towel? I mean, come on. They're pretty awesome. And if you don't want to do anything at all, that's cool too. Just thank you for watching the content. Austin316 says, wait, that's the wrong script. Okay.
Right now on Beach Bytes.
Today we are looking, of course, at the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, and something that's pretty special. We've been talking about how WWE 2K23 just keeps updating the roster for my faction, but not for the main game. But we have something special for you here. Not just one, but two versions of the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. And guess what? He's up to date. Yes, that's right. AJ Styles comes in with two attires that he is currently wearing on SmackDown. We have his black attire and his blue attire, and the updated hair physics and the updated beard. He looks spot on to what you see on television right now. I think it looks absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, that works here, because it is the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. And this attire was brought to us by, of course, Game Vault. And then the texture was made possible by What's the Status. If you are looking to pick this up in your game, all you need to do is search the hashtag What's the Status or AJ Styles. Throw it up for you on the screen right here. There you go. Go ahead and put that in, and you can download both of these. What makes this so cool is that it's already set as an alternate attire for the current AJ Styles in the game. It comes with, of course, a render, and you just have to download it and play it. It's AJ Styles 23. I think it looks absolutely awesome. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this.
Beat up John Cena! Let me talk to you.
So that is a lot of creations. Some of the creators, the top creators of WWE 2K23, in my opinion. Let me know if I missed anyone. If you're looking for older content, all you need to do is search in the hashtag icons of the ring. They have all of your 80 stars. I can't talk today. They have all of your 80 stars, your early 90 stars, the Attitude Era, Next Generation. There's a lot that you can get just by typing in icons of the ring. You could probably fill it up all the way there. If you're looking for the most creative AEW claws, go to Defrac. He has several claws that you're able to go ahead and get to fill out that AEW universe. And finally, iWorld's Finest is there for all of your mixture creations, from unlockable managers to retro Undertakers and Kanes. There's something there for everybody. So that is pretty much my list of everything you need to download in WWE 2K23 before the servers go off, and it's fast. Let me know in the comments below if I missed anything, and if you're still here, can you go ahead and hit that like button for me? It sends it out for more people to see it. And if you thought this video was cool, the secret word is cool. Type that down in the comments below so everyone else coming in won't know what in the world we're talking about. For all WWE 2K23 unlockables, if there's something you need in my rise, I got a playlist for you showing up on the screen, or anything in any of the game. We've covered it up and down. There's nothing in WWE 2K23 that I don't have a video for that won't be answered. And if you're playing WWE 2K24, we have that too.
And that's not an insult. That is just a fact of life. Yeah.
Remember, make life your beach, and we'll see you on the next video.